Hello and welcome to News 9. I'm Nishtita, and first up, heated discussions were witnessed in the Karnataka Legislative Council today. The mercury levels rose as DK Shivakumar gave a reply to the issue placed by Veeranna Mattikatti before the House. Infuriated Energy Minister stated that even if God comes, he will not be able to solve the power crisis in the state. The reason being the state is unable to buy power owing to the hiked prices. He also stated that the state government was giving power worth 50,000 crore rupees free of cost to the farmers, and there should be a stop to this. The statement made by the Energy Minister didn't go down well with Ramachandra Gowda, who took DK Shivakumar to task. Let's listen to what the Energy Minister had to say.
ಈಶ್ವರಪ್ಪನವರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಇದನ್ನ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬಗೆಹರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದನ್ನ ಬಗೆಹರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಭಗವಂತ ಮಳೆ ಬಿದ್ದರೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಬದುಕ್ತೇವೆ. ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಎಂಥ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಳೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಅಣೆಕಟ್ಟೆ ಬರಬೇಕು 50% ಕೂಡ ಇವತ್ತು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೀರು. ನಾಟ್ ಇವನ್ 50%. ನೋಡಿ, ಲಿಂಗನ್ ಮಕ್ಕೀಲಿ ಹೋದ ವರ್ಷ 19,324 ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಷ್ಟು ಇತ್ತು. ಈಗ 7,906 ಇದೆ. ಸೂಪಲ್ಲಿ 7,157 ಇತ್ತು. ಈ ವರ್ಷ 1,916 ಇದೆ. ಮಣಿಲಿ 3,659 ಮಿಲಿಯನ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬಿಕ್ ಫೀಟ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಈಗ 1,880 ಇದೆ. ಬರೀ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಬರೀ 40% ಇದೆ. 40% ಇದ್ದಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ? ಒಟ್ಟು 50%. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ವೆರಿ, ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲೂ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಮನೇಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಈ ವಿಚಾರ. 50%ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ. ಹೋದ ವರ್ಷ 121 ತಾಲೂಕು ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು 3 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ 124 ತಾಲೂಕು ಆಯ್ತು. ತಿರ್ಗಾ 128 ತಾಲೂಕು ಆಯ್ತು. ಈ ವರ್ಷ 150 ತಾಲೂಕು ಆದ್ರೆ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಂಥ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲ ದೇವ್ರನ್ನಾರು ಕೇಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕಪ್ಪ.
Well, my colleague Varghese joins us with more details on this. Varghese, what more can you tell us?
Well, Nishita, what we know at present is that this is a question that was raised with regards to the severe power shortage that the state is actually facing. The monsoons have not given enough water for the dams to store, and because of this, the hydropower situation, generation capacity is also lower than what is required. Also, the thermal units in Raichur are also not functioning according to full capacity. Because of it, there's a huge deficit of power that is meeting the state grid. And now the energy minister was taken up to task by the opposition, and Veeranna, in fact, went on to ahead to ask, like, why is it that Karnataka is not taking contingency measures to ensure that there is power supplied adequately enough for the rest of the state? But for this, as a reply, the energy minister said that it is because subsidized power was being given to farmers at the rate of 50,000 rupees each, and this needs to be stopped because this subsidization is eating into the ability of the state to buy power from other states as well as from the national grid. So this is, in fact, did not go down well with a lot of pro-farmer MLAs that were there in the House, and in fact they raised out the issue saying that they know what to do. They went on, especially Ramachandra Gowda went on to say that the farmers knew what to do with their free power that is being given to them and that they are using it optimally. The question is, why is Karnataka's energy department not geared to face a shortage in power, and how it is planning to meet the urban shortages that are already existing as well as the rural shortages in the power sector? So that is one thing they have been raising the issue with. This did not go down well with the energy minister also, and later it was a heated argument that followed. Now the question still remains as to what is the contingency measures that need to be taken with regards to the shortage in power. Now, will the government have to go ahead and swallow the bitter pill of in fact asking for the reduction or in the subsidies for power given to farmers, or should it be completely taken away so that there will be purchasing power on the part of the energy ministry to in fact buy power from other states? So this is the situation at present. But if it goes in well, it wouldn't go down with the pro-farmer attitude that Siddaramaiah had promised during the assembly elections. And therefore, this is quite a problematic situation for the energy ministry at present, and it looks like it is helpless, and there is no contingency plans put in place to face the power deficit, Nishita.
Right, Varghese, thank you for joining us with all those details. Well, there we have it, a lowdown on what exactly DK Shivakumar has gone on to state. He went on to say that even as the entire state is facing a power crisis, power worth 50,000 crore rupees is being freely given to the farmers, which is increasing the burden. But of course, pro-farmer politicians as well as the chief minister, who has always displayed himself as pro-farmer, will they accept such an argument being put forth by the power minister?
ಯಾವ ರೇಟ್ ಖರೀದಿ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಯ್ತು